Hey guys, I'm your host, Chelsea Smith, and on this show, we talk about everything and anything. No rules, and we like to keep it raw. We also like to sample beverages. Don't mind if we do. Okay, welcome back to Don't Mind If We Do. We have two lovely guests today, not just one. I'm super excited to have both you ladies here. I have my friends slash clients. We have Lisa and Tara, and they have both welcomely, that's not even a word, they have both nicely agreed to come and join us. I did promise alcohol. You guys can say hi, don't be shy.
Hello.
Hey everyone.
There we go. So what we're trying today to start this off is You Want a Piece of Me?
Ooh.
Yes.
Apple cinnamon crumble pie, hard soda.
Ooh.
It's a vodka beverage.
Oh, vodka.
It is unsweetened. It is from Wise Spirits, which is in Vancouver. So
Local.
We'll pass these down. We got our gold solo cups. I'm just going to pass these around. We'll swap you.
Cool.
Touch the mouth of that, so I'll take yours. Spread germs around. It smells good.
It does.
It smells like apple pie.
Ooh.
Is it good? Tara didn't even wait for
I was
us.
just saying,
She's
did you
like,
taste it?
I've already gone in for it.
guys,
I
I'm
mean,
in.
let's do this.
Wow, we know how this was going to go. Okay, well, cheers, Lisa.
Cheers.
Just kidding. Cheers, Tara, too. So it's delicious.
It's
Review?
good. Yeah, it does taste
Okay.
like apple pie.
It smells like delicious.
I mean,
apple
my
pie.
apple pie is better, but this is good.
Oh, for a nice summer day.
It's not as sweet as I thought.
It's not sweetened.
No,
It is unsweetened.
you did say
I
that.
did 3 times now. Hey, Lisa, this is not sweetened.
Unlike us, we're very
Noted.
sweet.
Yeah, you guys are sweet enough. I didn't want to get sweetened. But for not having sugar in it, that's quite...
It's actually good.
It's still cinnamony
really good.
and apple. I would buy again. So we can do 3 stars because there's 3 of us, and I always forget to rate the stars. So we each get a star. So out of 1, do you give it a 1 or a 0?
I'd give it a 1.
A 1.
Same.
A 1. I give
Yep.
it a 1. 3 stars.
There you go.
3 stars for You Want a Piece of Me. So good.
Yum.
And it's really nice because it's so hot in this room. So this is really refreshing.
It's refreshing.
I should have told you to wear shorts and a tank top because it's
Oh, I totally
super
would have
hot.
too.
Yeah, and you're in a sweater and socks. Woo.
Yeah.
Feel free to shed layers. That's okay. So I'm also starting something else new. So you guys get to be the first to listen to my story.
Oh, story time.
It's not a story time. But I have this amazing book, and I just found it again after, you put a book away and then you find it years later sometimes. But it's called Life is a Verb, and it is 37 days to wake up, be mindful, and live intentionally. So I thought it would be fun, since I'm solo now without Robin. Need to find something to do here. I'm going to read quotes every episode. Just one easy
That's
one.
awesome.
And this
I
one
like
that I
it.
found is perfect because what you ladies are doing here today, I guess we should say this as well. They have each had a session with me at Vintage Chic Portrait. They've had a boudoir session. And so they have decided that they are willing to share their story and the experience that they had and why they booked it in the first place and all of that. So we'll go through that. But this quote was kind of perfect because it is talking about safety, and we know that boudoir shoots take some guts to book and to show up and to have the shoot and to feel brave doing it. So this quote says, "A ship in port is safe, but that's not what ships are built for." And that is from Grace Hopper.
That's great. I love that.
And so it's a good quote. And yeah, if we stay in our comfort zones, we will miss out on many things.
Very much so.
Yeah.
Great.
So now I'm just talking by myself here. I'm gonna point. I'm gonna pick names. Who wants to go first?
Eeny, meeny, miny.
Oh, Lisa just pointed at Tara. I'm tempted to say,
I
Lisa, you have to go first, but we're not in school, so I'm not going to do that.
Being kind.
I will volunteer. I love quotes, actually. A friend of mine has a bunch of quotes and actually helped me quite a bit. So
Quotes that They are something. Because you can read a book, but we don't have time to read books often from front to back, and you can get a lot out of a book, but I get so much more out of quotes. And this book is full of quotes. The whole thing is just quotes. That's my
awesome.
favorite.
Yeah, my friend had a really good one. I'll share it with you guys. It's, be like glass, beautiful and transparent, and if they break you, cut them.
Nice.
Oh, I like that one. That one's going to stick.
I thought that was excellent. I was
perfect.
like,
Yeah,
I like that.
that is perfect. I might have to put that on my website.
There you go.
Good one. Yeah. Okay, well, we'll start with Tara.
Okay.
Since she volunteered and was told to by Lisa. So you booked, it's been a year or 2 years now?
It's just been over a year. Yeah, January.
Okay, so tell everyone, I know why, but tell us all, why in the first place did you decide to book a boudoir shoot?
Well, for one, it was the pandemic, and I was coming up on my milestone birthday of 50. So I wanted to celebrate my 50th birthday, and of course, we couldn't do big parties, we couldn't do big gatherings, so I was like, what am I going to do? And then I was like, you know what? I am not getting any younger, so let's celebrate me. As women, we always take the opportunity to do everything for everybody else. We're always doing stuff for our kids, doing things for our parents, doing things for our spouses or our mates, and we rarely ever do anything for ourselves. And I was like, you know what? It's time I spoiled myself and did something for me to make myself feel amazing. And so I was like, screw it. I'm going to do a boudoir shoot.
There you are.
So I decided to look online and see, what was out there. And I think yours was the second website I came upon. So I had messaged.
That's not bad.
Yeah.
So SEO is working.
Yeah. So I had messaged the first website and she got back to me, but it was okay. But you were like, oh, no, let's talk on the phone. Let's discuss it. Yeah. I was like,
we'll talk
okay.
to me.
Yes. So we had our little conversation and I was just like, it just felt right. After the conversation, I was like, yeah, that's where I want to go.
Yeah, we're friends. We're friends now.
Yeah. I was like, yes, she made me feel good. She made me feel confident. And I loved the photography on your website. I mean, I could tell that it was beautifully done and it just had that feel that I wanted. It didn't have that kind of smutty feel at all that some do that kind of have that. Yeah. So I was just like, I think this is the right choice. So
I like to call that because there is definitely two styles of boudoir. The dark and moody ones that are really super sexy, super dark and all about the angles and the curves. And then, so I like to call that Saturday night boudoir. And then I like to call mine Sunday morning boudoir because mine is bright, it's sunny, we're smiling, we're happy. It's like you're drinking coffee in bed with your partner or by yourself. You're enjoying the morning and you're enjoying the sun. So it's very different. Both are great, but there's definitely two different styles. And I like the Sunday morning boudoir style.
Me too.
Yeah.
Me too. And I really liked it. And I just felt, and actually, since I've shown my pictures to some of my friends, they're always like, oh, wow, this is way better than I thought it was. I'm like, yeah, see? They're like, this is not smutty at all. I'm like, no, it's not. It's very nice, very tasteful.
Boudoir is not smutty.
Exactly.
Elegant.
Yeah, I
Elegant.
think people have this wrong impression of boudoir and that it has to be totally exposing yourself and,
like porn.
Yeah, exactly.
They
And
think
it's
of it
not.
as like a porn magazine.
Yeah.
And it is not at
Yeah.
all. And even if it was and you enjoyed doing it, then good for you. Go make that porn.
Exactly.
That's really, if you
Yeah.
want to, go do it.
Yeah.
No judgment on that either.
Yeah.
But yeah, the boudoir that you can hang up in your room with your children to see, it's not,
Yeah.
you're not legs open and
No.
hands places they shouldn't be in photos.
Yeah.
Displayed on your wall.
Displayed on your wall. Yeah. Like they can be there. They can be there.
Hidden away.
Yes, just not like a giant 30 by 40 medal above your bed.
Exactly.
And if you do have that, that's amazing too. But you probably don't have children if you do.
Exactly.
I think.
To each their own.
But to each their own. Awesome.
But yeah. So then we booked it and we got it on my birthday, which was even more special. And I think that even triggered you to start, telling people, oh, you should do this for your birthday now. And so you started a whole new revolution.
Because you were all, not only did you have the shoot on your birthday, but then your hair and makeup was done, so you got to go out done up already for your birthday.
Yes, which was really, really nice. Yeah. I loved it.
Nice.
Yeah.
Awesome.
And I had like even my little selfies after. People were like, "Oh, you look so amazing." I'm like, "Yeah, that's right."
You look amazing without professional hair and makeup as well, but it is fun to get
Dolled
glammed up and have professionals do your hair and makeup.
Yeah.
I wish that those two ladies, Trish and Kate, could live here.
Yes.
They won't move in yet. But
Filters are amazing,
Not
filters do not
but
curl
they're not.
your hair.
They don't curl your hair. No.
Don't curl your hair. No. Like a makeup filter is doable,
Yeah.
but your hair,
Yeah.
it's not.
Yeah.
It doesn't work for a filter.
Not at all.
No. So, okay. Yes, you got to spend your birthday with us, and it was awesome.
did.
And we had a
Yes.
lot of fun.
We did have a lot of fun, yeah. And, you know, like I was a little nervous at first, but you made me feel at ease right away, and we were laughing and having fun, and yeah, it was good. My eye wouldn't stop watering, but, you know.
She was crying.
that
She was just that emotional.
Not happy.
And she was that happy with her birthday.
Poor Trish, she's like, I can't get the glue on this eyelash. We're
We had
having
some
trouble.
tissues. We had a little wiping, but that's fine. The nice thing is with having Trish and Kate, Kate is with 3C Hair Artistry and Trish is Trish Monkhouse Makeup Artistry. You get to show up, but then you don't have to like walk in the door and strip off your clothes instantly, which would work for some, and I'm sure it does work for some, but I like that you get to come in because you're feeling nervous when you arrive, and you get to sit down, fully clothed, relax for about an hour and a half, and then we just get to hang out and visit, and the girls do your hair and makeup, and then hopefully by the end of that hour and a half, the nerves have gone down a little bit. Yes. And then you're ready to start your shoot. I did a boudoir shoot in Vegas. We were just kind of trading with some other professionals and playing around, but we walked in. We had never met them. It was a husband and wife team, which is even more nerve-wracking. Walked into their hotel, my girlfriend and I went. And yeah, it's like, okay, well, let's get started. Because it wasn't hair and makeup. It wasn't an actual shoot. We were just doing the shoot for fun. It's like, okay, just gonna get naked. Right. It's right off the bat.
Take off your clothes.
And this is your husband. Cool. Great.
Let's do this.
Let's do it. Yeah. And it's their job, so they're very used to it. But even though it's my job, it's still like, if I had had that hour to sit, I think it would have been, I think the pictures would have been better because I wouldn't have been nervous.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I mean, you don't jump into sex. You warm up a little first, right? So
Sometimes
it's the
you
same
jump
thing.
right in.
Yeah, sometimes you jump
Right
in.
in.
Yeah.
Sometimes you don't. Like,
Sometimes you don't.
either way. Oh, okay, amazing. Now it's Lisa's turn.
Now it's my
Now I'm
turn.
going to point to
My turn.
the guns.
My story is quite different, which is awesome. I had just kind of got the courage to leave like a 5-year super abusive, toxic relationship. And before I met this person, I always knew I wanted to do a boudoir shoot. By the end of this relationship, I had like no self-esteem, no self-worth, like isolated, just lowest of the low. So when I finally got the courage to leave, my first thing was, and I had been a part of your Facebook group for quite a while before, saw all the pictures all the time. So I don't even think it was like a week after where I had same thing messaged Chelsea and you I think you messaged to talk. And right away I was like, oh my gosh, this is amazing. Like it gave me something to like look forward to because it was still a hard time and I was still coming out
fresh.
Right. And so we booked it. Everything was great. I showed up. I was so nervous. So I don't know if you remember how nervous I was. I was so nervous.
Couldn't tell in the pictures.
No, because I sat down and right away they had me laughing. Trish and Kate, all three of you were amazing. And then that moment where the mirror came up and I just was like, there was no words. I was like, this is me. And it kind of just like brought all of the empowerment back, like in that day. Honestly, this shoot was so much more than just the shoot for me. It was just this like empowering, encouraging self-worth, like
Oh, you're gonna make me cry.
I know, I'm trying not to too. And we've been like you know, you're like a good friend
Yeah.
now. So like, it's just, the whole thing. I would do it again. I will do it again.
You will do it in Paris.
In Paris.
In October. Yeah.
I'm so excited. So yeah, it's kind of just like
built
snowballed in me being like a yes girl. I'm just like, yes, I want to do that. Yes, I'll do this. Like,
Yes, Italy in 2023.
yes, Italy. Right, Italy. Like, so yeah, it was amazing.
Well, I'm glad that you came in.
Me too.
Yes. 'Cause you wouldn't be here now. It was amazing.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm not going to get emotional here. So thank you. We're going to keep it professional. Thank you for that. I was like wiping my corners of my eyes. Okay, thanks. So that's your reasons of why you booked it. And you kind of went into how you felt when you arrived. I like that our drinks are like, I know I'm
trying to go off to the
they're rattly drinks. It's coffee, I swear. They're super loud. So we know why you did it. And then you felt a little bit nervous when you got here. And then you felt okay after. Because how we do it in the studio is my clients, they show up, they get their hair and makeup done, we have the shoot, and then you come back about a week or two after for your reveal ordering appointment. So that's when you see your pictures. I don't show little sneak peeks after you leave. I don't sometimes show the back of the camera during your shoot, but I don't post a bunch of pictures from your shoot. So when you arrive back a week or two later for your ordering appointment, you have no idea what they looked like. You have not seen any, you have no clue. And most people that I have come back for their appointments, I say, how are you feeling? Are you excited? And every single person says, I'm so nervous. Like different nerves come for that next appointment because you're not nervous that you're doing your shoot. You've done that. That's all fine. But you're nervous, or these people that have said it are nervous because they are scared that they're not going to like any of them. So now we'll go back to Tara. When you arrive for your ordering appointment, how are you feeling?
I was feeling nervous. I was like, okay, I might like one or two of them, if that. I don't know what this is going to look like. And
even though you've seen all the other photos and you liked them, but because it was you,
you automatically have that self deprecation. I think you never think, oh, everybody else is good, but I'm not going to look good. I'm going to be the one off. I'm going to be the one that
because we doubt ourselves.
Yeah. But as soon as I think you said I should have got a video of that, of my reaction to a couple of them, because I was like,
so
what?
Good.
I got jaw drop.
Totally.
Yeah. I was just like, holy smokes. And then it was hard to narrow it down.
That is the hard part. Yes, is picking, because I guarantee there will be more than one or two that you like. Because everyone is beautiful, and it's just sometimes you need to see it from a different angle. Mm-hmm. So how many did you end up picking?
Oh,
I think it was 60.
I think so. We picked a lot.
Yeah.
So I got one of the bigger packages.
Coming in thinking that you maybe would like one or two, and you went with 60.
Yeah.
I think you went with the same amount.
I think I did.
I think you guys did get the same package, actually, which is not why you're both here, because you both volunteered. I didn't even think of that.
No. And around the same time.
Yeah.
We did it around the same time as well.
Great. Yeah.
Right. Mm-hmm. Okay, how did you feel when you were coming back to see the...
Do you know if you remember how rough I was? I was in rough shape.
Oh, my word.
I was in rough shape.
Oh, yes.
So we won't get into
it. I feel like we should, but we don't.
I had a surgery, which was supposed to be a really simple hernia repair.
Oh, no.
And I had to be rushed back because I was internally bleeding.
Oh, no.
It's not funny, but it's funny.
But it is, my whole life. My life is unraveling.
No.
This is what we do here. This is the point of this podcast. Right?
Yeah.
Spill it out.
Yeah. Lay it all out there.
Get it out there.
So, I had 2 surgeries in a matter of 6 hours, and then was it 2 or 3 days?
It was the next day.
What's the next day? And I'm
it was ridiculous,
swollen and sore. And
she's in pajamas, pajama pants, I think, because she's fully still wrapped in gauze. I
did not want to cancel my viewing appointment though. No. I was like, I am getting there.
Come hell or high water, I'm coming in.
When someone has a reveal, I pass all the albums and the different albums, and they're heavy because they have a lot of images, and they have the glass image on the cover. They're big, and some of them come in a box. I didn't want to pass them to her because she shouldn't be lifting anything.
She did. I think he had some.
Were you just standing up?
It was so bad. I'm like, okay,
I just had
don't
to
pick
sit
that
there. It was great. But yeah, no, I had the same hesitancies behind all of my other things going on that I was like,
behind the internal bleeding.
Yeah, just a little internal bleeding, nothing,
But yeah, I was like, I don't know how, like, what if I don't like any in the same thing? I've seen your pictures.
Yeah.
But then she opened it up and I was like, oh my God, I think it was my going through them to pick, like, to scrap one. And I was like, what do you think? I need help because I love them all. And that is why, much like you, I went with one of the bigger packages because it just made sense. I needed all of those. I just needed all of them
all.
Yeah. I think I did ask you, like, are you sure? And it's not because you're on drugs from your surgery. Like, I don't want this to be a bad decision.
You wake up the next morning and go,
what happened?
I was high and it wasn't
I think I was at Chelsea's yesterday. No, I was fully in my right mind.
Thank you for clarifying
clearing that up. And I was so happy with my decision. And my art's all on my bedroom walls.
Yeah.
So, and my kids love it.
There you go.
And I have
Awesome.
2 boys.
And 2 boys. And they're not old either.
They're not. They're 9 and 11. So they're
amazing.
at that awkward where they're like, Mom.
My son's in his 20s. He did not want to see anything. He was like, no, thank you very much.
Yeah. No, my sons haven't been through the album, but the ones on the wall, they love them. Yeah. So that's awesome. Yeah.
Yay. This is I should do this every episode because this is fun.
This is fun.
I love hearing from other people because I know what it feels like to do them and to see everyone's faces and to see the tears and to see everyone commenting of how happy they are. But it's nice to hear it from people. And I did not pay these ladies, just FYI. Like, they are doing this for free, just for a you want a piece of me drink. That's what they get. They're saying this on their own free will.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah, definitely.
Amazing.
Yeah.
So if you could say something to someone listening that's maybe on the fence about a boudoir shoot or not quite sure if they're brave enough or how they feel about it, what would do you have some advice for them?
Adjust your crown, queen, and do for you what you should do. Because honestly, we go through our lives, like I said earlier, serving everybody else, and we never serve ourselves. And we should not care how other people view us. I think it's, I don't know, I think for me, it's because the older I get, I just care less about what people think about me. Because I remember when I was a teenager, and I'll show you pictures where I thought that I was like the fattest person ever, and I, like, whatever. I was worried. I had such bad body image. And, I had an uncle that called me heifer moo and, stuff like that. And, I had comments where, they were like, oh, you'd be prettier if you lost weight and all this stuff. And, you know what? In the end, it doesn't freaking matter. What matters is the person you are inside, and you need to love yourself and show love to yourself. And this is a wonderful way to show love to yourself and appreciate that you are beautiful no matter what. Because I am not a size 6 model.
You're drop-dead gorgeous. You are.
But,
and on the inside and outside.
That's the whole thing, is that if you have that beauty inside, it does come outside. And you need to really show that off. It is so empowering and so wonderful to do something like this and show yourself the love that you deserve, because we all deserve that love.
I mean, like,
you told her to go first. That's your fault.
Sorry.
Yeah, that was beautiful.
Tara, that was very lovely. Thank you for sharing.
Yeah, no, I would say to someone, like, just do it. Like, take the leap, do it, because for me and for I think a lot of other women and clients, it's so much more than just the photo shoot. It goes so much deeper than just like these beautiful, amazing pictures that you get to have in the outcome. Yeah. But it's a whole experience and process of like within, and then like with your team, and just how good you feel. And it's just,
and it's good to feel good.
Yeah. That day for me is going to be like one of my top days. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like that's.
Wait till Paris. That'll be
yeah.
a second top
I'm
date.
going to have to come back on another podcast.
We'll do a Paris Boudoir episode after.
I mean, I can't
2
stop
top days
talking
now.
about it, you know?
Oh, I know.
I always,
Yeah.
you gotta see, look at what I did.
Yeah.
Look at this, it's
Aw, and that
awesome.
was
Because
a
you
year
get so
ago.
excited about it,
Totally.
right? Yeah. And I'm
just
always
telling
like,
people, I'm like, oh yeah, I've done a boudoir shoot. Like, no
Yeah.
big deal.
Yeah. Yeah, thank you.
People are like, what? Really?
Yeah.
Aw.
Great. Yeah.
Oh, you ladies made my day. Thank you. Thank you for sharing. It's not easy. Lisa sat down and pushed the mic away from her face as soon as she sat down.
We have to tell all of our
Everything.
secrets.
All the secrets. Yeah.
Everything.
We said raw and open.
I did push it away. But right now it's super close.
You're like holding it. This is so great.
I love it.
Amazing. Well, this was fun, and we have fun in our shoots, and I'm very thankful that you guys both did show up and were brave and courageous and took that step for yourselves. And I hope that other listeners will hear your stories and feel like it's something that they are able to do as well, because I agree, everyone should do it.
They should do it.
Maybe not in a hotel room with strangers
No.
in Vegas.
No. Do the
'Cause
Sunday morning.
I have to say,
Yeah, do the Sunday
not-
morning relaxing one.
Sunday morning
Where you get a
sunshine.
warm up.
I want my own Sunday morning one. I
Yeah.
don't. That was not a good one. But anyways, okay. Well, thank you so much for being here.
Thank you for
You're
having
welcome.
us.
Thank
Very
you for having us.
Thank you. And thanks everyone for listening. And again, my website is www.vintagechicportrait.com if you want to check it out for yourself and look at some Sunday morning boudoir. Thanks so much for listening to Don't Mind If We Do. Hope you enjoyed this episode, and we'll see you next week.